Are you a Christian who's afraid of getting their hopes up? Are you afraid that if you get your hope up, you'll be disappointed? Well, in a way, that's what everybody does. However, when you're a Christian, your way of doing things should be different. Today, God is saying that don't be afraid of raising your hope. In the book of 2 Kings, chapter 4, verse 8, we are informed about a rich woman who lived in a town called Shunem. This was during the time of Prophet Elisha, and this rich woman was very hospitable. Whenever Elisha made his way to Shunem, she used to prepare food for him, prepare a bath for him, until even one time, the rich woman asked her husband whether they could prepare a permanent room for Elisha when he came to the town. And they put a chair, they put a lamp, they put a bed. So this woman recognized that Elisha was a man of God. So Elisha was quite impressed, like anyone would be. So he asked, what can I do for this woman? He was actually speaking to his servant, Gehazi. And they were wondering, what can we do for this woman? Because she's just hospitable and she doesn't ask for anything. So Gehazi, the servant of Elisha, noted that this woman had everything. Yes, she had everything, because she had said that, no, she doesn't need anything. In fact, the woman said, I have everything I need among my people. When she was asked, what can we do for you? She has everything she needed among her people. However, Gehazi one day noted that she had no son. Gehazi also added that her husband was very old. And you know, when the Bible says you're old, that could mean that fathering a child could be a problem. Elisha was eager to please this woman, and he informed her that a time like this next year, quoting him, a time like this next year, you will have your son in your hands. And the woman was quite shocked to hear this. And to be more specific, she reacted and said this, oh, please, sir, don't lie to me. You are a man of God. This means that she didn't believe it, or she was very distant from this dream of having a son. However, the Bible says, if you continue in that chapter, that a time like that, the following year, she had a son. And many years passed after that, according to the Bible. But one day, this son fell ill. He started complaining about a headache, and he passed away the same day. So the rich woman of Shunem immediately put the boy at the room where Elisha used to board and went straight to Elisha, where he was at Mount Carmel, and asked him a very serious question. This is what she asked. She asked Elisha, sir, did I ask you for a son? Didn't I tell you not to raise my hopes? You can see that this was a woman who was tortured by the idea of losing the blessing that had come supernaturally from God. She was very sorrowful at this point and regretted even ever having that blessing in the first place. This is what the lady said. The son was dead, and now she was heavily disappointed. If you continue there in the verse, you will find that Elisha did everything he could. He sent his servant with a rod to touch the boy. He didn't wake up until Elijah himself came into the room, and he was able to do a few rituals here and there, and the boy came to life. The boy was resurrected. So this story is a classic example of why many people feel afraid. Many people fear getting their hopes up high. There are people who go for interviews, people who pray for spouses, people who pray for health, yet they do not want to raise their hopes. Now, it is good to notice that without hope, there is no faith. If we say we are Christians and we don't have hope, how can we have faith? Today, God is talking to us and telling us that having hope is not a sign of weakness. In fact, it is a sign of strength. The Bible also says that He makes rich, or He blesses without adding sorrow. We have to believe that whatever blessing we ask from God is going to come and is going to be a blessing to us. We don't have to be disappointed. We have to go to that level of belief, that level of faith, to get our hopes high. This world may tell you that no, you have to do the analytics, you have to calculate, you have to see whether the numbers add up for you to have hope. However, in the Bible, this is very different. You have to start with hope. That's where it starts. With hope, you have faith, because faith is hope in things not seen or not yet experienced. So today, God, in this devotional, God is speaking to us and saying, let us raise our hopes. There is no need to dim your light, dim your hope. You can hope in God. If you have that belief and hope, then that will be the solution to your problem. If you have doubts or if you fear, it is very hard for fear to exist with hope at the same time. Yes, we all have some kind of fear, but we have to have a hope that God will come and intervene in our situations. And that's why this rich woman of Shunem preferred not to ask for anything, because she did not want to raise her hopes and then have them broken. So the demonstration in this story is that if you believe in God, you believe in Jesus Christ, having hope is a strength, not a weakness. In fact, as people of faith, having hope is a requirement in the walk of faith.